Alright.
Alright, ready?
Yep.
Let's all talk at once now. Anyway, so this is new. I don't even know how to say it now. I had this all in my head a minute ago.
Now he's fucking it up.
Yeah, I did.
I gave him the seat and the pressure.
It's not the pressure. It's no. I just realized I have to say it. Anyway, no. Fuck. Start over. Alright, so this is going to be a new show. It's called Jetlaw and Demico. Or Demico.
Domenico.
Did I say it right either way there? No, I didn't.
You can't say it.
I can't. It's really hard work.
Don't feel bad.
You know, I bet half the fans can't even say it. I bet they don't even know what it says when they read it.
Probably not.
Because even Corey was like, what the fuck's that name? So, I mean, it happens. Anyway, so this is more like the Jetlaw show. So it's not the cigarette break show, and it's not replacing it, and it's not the cigarette break is not going anywhere. Don't worry, this is just something new for a while to see how far this goes. Because I mean, that's really what the cigarette break was for intended.
Yeah, and it's not over. It's just I'm kind of responsible for the production on that, and I am in school now and doing other shit, so the production's not going to speed up anytime soon, and it already has been pretty slow. So, Jetlaw's starting his project, and I'm involved. That's why I'm here.
I think that went really well. Alright.
Yeah, you know I'm leaving in most of those parts where you fucked up, right?
Yeah, I know. That's what gave you the character on that. So, you did that one. Alright. So, and on this, the very first show, we have a guest, which we did not have on, I don't know, until like episode...
Not aired yet?
No, we haven't aired. Because you've got Nathan, Cody on there.
Oh, damn. Okay.
I'm talking for Cigarette Break Show. We didn't have a guest until... I don't know, but it was a good... Three
Episode
or 4.
3. Episode 3 was Nathan, because we had a part 2.
Okay.
3. And I think 4 was Nathan also.
Yeah, I think you're right. I don't know, man. It's been so long. I'll have to go back and look. But this is Lish, and she's probably shitting her pants right now. But can you say hi? I mean, you ain't gotta be scared of it. It's not gonna come out and bite you. I swear, this gets a lot better. Alright. Got that part down, and you guys already know this guy over here. His name I can't say. Alright. So do you guys want to hear the funny news first, or you guys want to hear other things first?
I don't know. Is the ashtray over there, Joe?
It is not. Last I knew it was over there.
It's on the computer desk, yeah. Underneath. Well, that was a fiasco. Anyway, back to what you were saying.
Alright, we'll just go with, so what you think of VR?
It's a lot of fun. Gives you a little bit of motion sickness though if you're not used to it.
Well, yeah, definitely on the direct movement or locomotion, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I experienced that myself.
Well, just be like you didn't run into a TV your first time. I mean, run into a TV.
Yeah, no, I'm really glad that I sat down. But I really liked it because I'm a big Skyrim geek.
Something you're going to buy in the future?
Yes.
It's definitely,
I'm gonna get lost
for
hours.
Skyrim, that VR experience, people talk crap on it because it's a bad port, and it is. But when you get into Skyrim and you're in Skyrim, like that, you're in Skyrim.
It's a whole other thing.
It's crazy.
Well, it's a whole difference, especially being in front of a TV and actually being surrounded,
And having the surround sound.
Perception of view of it.
And the ears, yeah. Where you can hear things coming from different angles.
I could have just sat there and watched butterflies fly right all day long. That's crazy.
I know I got video of that a little bit.
I think it's fun.
Actually, I got quite a few clips of that. That's going to be on my channel. But it'd be to be fair,
To be fair.
To be fair.
I can't believe we just all did that. That's hilarious. Alright, anyway, I don't even know what I'm saying now. That was fun.
I'm probably gonna get a copyright strike for that.
No, because I didn't say it like the last part, but what were you talking about again?
Copyright strikes.
Maybe on a VR stuff.
Yeah, I know
You get
that.
clips.
Oh yeah, just to be fair, I won't put any clips in there longer than I put myself in there. So, by the way, this is my girlfriend, so it wasn't very hard to find a guest for that very first episode.
Well, I mean, you did have to convince your girlfriend what you were doing wasn't pointless.
It's fair.
He usually has a good reason for everything he does. Usually.
I have my motives.
Well, even as a hobby, I mean, that's the way I look at YouTube. It's entertaining
really
for
is.
us to create it, and if we entertain one person with each video, then mission accomplished.
It is.
Screw it. It's fun for us. If we entertain someone else, cool.
If you think you can jump on YouTube and really make a living at it, A, you better be a funny motherfucker. B, you better have a good plan, and you better have a good guy that's doing your production and editing like 24/7. I'm just saying it's possible, but you can't just jump in it and expect.
And
to
you
make money
can
the
get
first
you
day.
can get lucky. People get lucky, but it's not gonna happen to you, man. It's like winning the lottery nowadays.
If you started back when I first started YouTube, yeah, you had a chance to actually build a channel like that, but
Nowadays, good luck. And especially if you don't really enjoy doing it, people can tell. When
Also,
you
what
don't
I
enjoy
found
it,
was,
too.
if you really want to get started, find like people on there, YouTubers, not people famous and then went on YouTube. Find a
Right.
YouTube guy that's a YouTuber, and follow some of them and learn about them. And like they have techniques, they do, and watch some of their stuff.
That's true. Study them like maybe like a rap artist would study other rappers to like learn the way that they rhyme words or the way that they play with, syllables or stories. Yeah, that's what you're saying, right? To look at it in that type of way.
Yeah. All right. So I got a real funny one for you guys. Well, I found it funny. Most people on our show is gonna find it funny, and we get those that don't find stuff like this funny. But this is hilarious. A large bird attacks and kills his owner somewhere in Florida. Yes. So the story I read was it happened at a zoo. The owner was walking away, fell down, and the big bird. And I want to say it was like it just said big bird, but the bird it showed was a ostrich, and it killed its owner. Does anybody else see the irony in that? Or is it just...
How many times did he beat it?
It didn't say. It didn't go in detail the story I was reading, but it was the first thing popped up, and I was like, this is going on the show.
I mean, dude, they're not necessarily really wild animals. Like, they don't just, you know what I mean?
See, that's what I was
Sometimes they do, though. Like, sometimes a
But
bull just fucking
the
gores
article
someone.
did say a wildlife agricultural person, showed up and said that it was just a freaking accident.
Yeah. I was gonna say, sometimes they do, though. Sometimes they do.
Bird went ape shit on its owner, guys. I mean, that teaches you something. Don't buy an ostrich.
Well, dude, you do realize those are basically fucking dinosaurs, right?
Ostrich. I thought I was saying it right.
Ostrich.
I'm sorry, I just thought you were questioning what I was saying.
No.
The way you were looking at me, and
You're asking if you're saying it right, so it's just repeating it.
you don't have to be scared of the candy. You get used to it, I swear.
Yeah, besides, the microphone's behind you anyway. That's what's really recording
Oh, that's hilarious.
you.
Alright. And, alright, for another one, I got somewhere in Brazil, a building collapsed. And I tried to find a death toll, and it went from 7 to 14, and then it went from the 14 to 14 dead to 14 missing. So I'm not really sure if that story I read was real.
Maybe it was still ongoing.
Could have been.
Maybe
It
they were
did say
still
that the
searching for
investigation
people.
was still going because they were still.
Well, I mean, yeah, maybe they were still searching for people. So
still
as you were,
searching people,
as
so-
you were fucking reading on it, they were updating the news.
Could have been, but it just was weird. But that's kind of what I read on that one. All right, and the last one.
That wasn't very funny, by the way.
No, that one wasn't. The bird one I thought was pretty funny. I mean, you should have seen your face on it. You were like, "Did you just say that? Did you just say a bird, a big bird, attacked its owner?"
Those things are basically dinosaurs, though. Like I was gonna say, ostriches, very closely related to emus. Emus have little fucking what do you call it? What's the word for things you don't use anymore? Vestigial. They have vestigial arms underneath their fur or underneath their feather on their chests. Emus do.
Yeah, I would have never guessed that's what they were called, but I just learned something.
Their arms, their little arms, but they can't even use them. The only time they move is when they breathe, and they move with their chest.
Really?
Yeah, they can't move them at all. They're fucking dinosaurs, bro.
Damn.
Like, that's why birds are dinosaurs. They're not descendants of dinosaurs. Birds are dinosaurs. They're the latest version of dinosaurs, basically. Kind of like we're the latest version of apes. We're the latest, most advanced version, I guess, would be the better way to put it, with humans. Well, most
More
advanced
evolved.
as measured by humans.
Or more evolved.
Here's the tricky part philosophically, though. We're the best as we measure us. So we're automatically biased no matter what.
True.
Because by what scale are we better than any other species? Intellectually, well, how do you measure intellect? Like, dude, it's a fucking never-ending rabbit hole no matter which direction you take, you know?
It's all a rabbit hole. The question is how deep are you going to learn about something?
Wow, that's very good. That's a good point, man. That's a good way to think about it. Everything is kind of a rabbit hole. It just depends on what you want to sink your time into. What's worth it?
I told her the other day the reason why your hands get soggy underwater.
Yeah, it's actually to improve your grip underwater. Dude, that blew my mind when I found that out. I was like, what? I always thought it was just your skin was waterlogged. No, it has an evolutionary purpose.
Mm-hmm. Evolved to its surroundings.
It's crazy.
That's why I read it somewhere on an article that scientists believe that it's actually impossible
Well, but then-
for you to drown. It's the panic part that you actually kill yourself. Because you're not used to actually being underwater, filled with your lungs with water, so you automatically panic thinking you're drowning. In reality,
Well,
you're only filling up because your body's absorbing it too, and you're not drowning. They said if you can actually get past the panic part and control that part somehow, you would never drown. You could actually swim underwater and be fine. But we don't have gills.
yeah. Well, technically we did when we were fetuses.
Oh, I'm sure. At
And
one
embryos.
point, yeah, we had to split. That's what I was trying to explain.
No, like
earlier.
when we were in the womb at one point,
Oh, yeah.
we had gills.
Yeah, we were swimmers.
In the womb, you have
That's right.
little gill slits.
You can actually take you can take his baby right now and go to the swimming pool and set the baby on the side of the pool about 5 feet, and then have Sam go to the water in the deep part and have her just lay out there, and that baby will crawl, go in the water, pop back up, and float upside down where its head is above the water, and float to you. It knows. And I didn't believe it at first, but Mom actually says she did it with all us boys. She had to do it with.
Well,
When
it's
she
kind of
first
like the
had us.
thing. It's kind of like the thing. Like all dogs know how to swim when they're born. Though not all dogs do
Not
it.
all dogs do it. But
It's like the same way with babies too. But it is a natural instinct. Babies do typically. They at least know how to hold their breath and how to float. They may not necessarily know how to like float on their back. They know how to get
Yeah,
back to the
they
surface.
know how to get back to the surface.
And they may not know how to like float on their back. But like, yeah, it's really easy. They have fucking like baby swimming lessons for shit like that to teach your babies.
But it's
to do
just
shit
funny
like
how
that.
that's a natural instinct.
Yeah, like the beginning stage of, like I said, like holding your breath and getting to the surface. Yeah, that is crazy.
But that's all I had.
I keep like leaning off camera here,
No, that's fine.
but whatever.
I think
Don't get over it. Not my show. Blame him.
He's editing.
Don't tell him that. You can blame me then.
Like you said, it's an endless black hole of... Not really sure what you said, but
You were the one that said it. I repeated it if I remember it.
I don't even remember now. We talked about so much things. Actually, we've only been talking 15 minutes, which is pretty good.
I wonder how this audio sounds behind us.
I don't know. Seems to be picking up pretty good, though.
Well, yeah, now that we're facing it.
Yeah, and this one, too, we kind of want to throw in... this for this show, too, we want to kind of throw in how... a little bit of how we do it.
Repeat yourself. Repeat yourself.
I don't know how.
A little bit of Halloween, is that what you said?
I
I don't know either. What did you say?
don't know. What I was trying to say is we want to throw in a little bit of how we do this.
How we do this. Okay. I heard H.
I think it did come out a little bit weird. I don't know. We're about to find out. But anyway, that's it. Right there. We'll see you guys next time.
Peace.
Later. You can say bye.
Just say it all.
That's going in there. I hope you know. You should have just said bye.